Well, what is up? Yeah, I've been thinking of kind of doing a review or something, just kind of give my opinion on the new Italian heavies as I go through 'em. So I finally got done grinding this particular heavy, the Cario de Salto P88, whatever. Its name is not important. And let's just see, how many battles have I done? Alright, we got 22 battles because I just flipped everything on until I could stop grinding this thing. Where did that win rate go? Okay, 55% win rate, 22 battles. And marks of excellence. We're not doing too bad. So, this tank, the P88, as I'm going to forever call it now, uh, I believe one guy on the forum said it best. It is a tank that wants to be a Tiger 1, but with no benefits whatsoever. And that seems to be my general assessment. It's kind of bad. If you get an option, you probably want to skip this one. So here we are. We got this. Radio is unimportant once you're past like tier 4, where you have like a 200-meter radio. It's like, as long as everyone else is rolling 700, the radio no longer matters. Alright, so we have only 2 gun options here, and in my opinion, they're both a bit viable, but they're both pretty shit. So the stock gun you could definitely make work. It's got a better rate of fire than the upgraded gun, and they both have the same damage, but the upgraded gun will have more pen. So 202 and 220 on the upgraded, and then you got a somewhat serviceable gun, especially if you want to fire the gold rounds with the 198 pen on it. But it only has a 164 base pen, and like I said, they're both a bit viable. If you just shoot gold out of the stock gun, you're probably going to be just as well off as having the upgraded gun, while having more pew pew to play with. So I'm rolling Vents, Rammer, and Improved Aiming. So that's to just go ahead and get the accuracy, because this tank, I was just looking at it earlier, thinking about it. I'm like, this has all of the downsides of the coming up Italian heavies, but none of the benefits. Accuracy is shit. Okay, we only had like 0.4, where is it? 0.42 to start with. I think the stock gun's more accurate at 0.4 with the upgraded turret, of course. With the stock turret, it's going to be a little more worse off. But yeah, it has all the downsides, but none of the benefits. You don't get any reloading. You don't get a magazine. You get one gun this might have a worse reload than the Tiger P. Oh, maybe not. Let's get them both together. I want to look at this. Now, I love the Tiger P. Now, Tiger P, it at least has some armor to work with. Okay, you have armor on the turret, and you got the armor in the front for the Tiger P, so that's the good news. The P88 has no armor of which to speak. Plus, with the Tiger P, you have built-in accuracy without having to go through all the insane hoops. But P88, you get a little more gun depression. Now, where the hell is that rate of fire? Now, I'm pretty sure they didn't nerf the Tiger P, so I have no idea why it looks so terrible. Oh yeah, now I know why. It's a tier 7, and Wargame stole my equipment. Good job, Wargame. Which means my Tiger... Okay, well, my Tiger's still good. So, yeah, these are probably right on par. Yeah, let's kind of put this back. And I have to configure the Tiger P. I'll work on buying the equipment later. So we're going to go with basically all the little good shit. And, we'll just shove optics on it because it's probably what I had before. Alright, where the hell are our rate of fire? Yeah, this thing has a worse rate of fire than the Tiger P. This is just shit. Tiger P is known as one of the worst heavies, and I consider them wrong. And this is worse. Oh my god, so much worse. Now, armor you have is the little gun mantlet here, which seems nice, but everywhere else is pretty much pennable. The entire turret surface here is pennable. Roof is even more pennable. I think it's going to be real easy to overmatch it, although I don't know how many people actually know about that. Now, when you try to side scrape, you flat plate the side here, which isn't strong to begin with. We got 60, and you got 100 millimeter angled. Now, the upper plate it's at least angled, so it's all right, but it's not angled enough that it's actually ever going to actually stop a damn shell, unless, of course, I'm firing at it. I want a refund. And the lower plate is complete butter, and again, none of this really matters because most things should be able to go right through the upper plate, and if you can't get to the upper plate, the entire turret is a weak spot, all except for the 4 square pixels. So, there's like I said, there's just not much good to say about it, especially when I just showed the Tiger P itself in comparison. So it takes about, it was around 90,000 experience to unlock the tier 8. So, like I said, this just has nothing going for it. It exists just to exist. Now, the gun seems like it has rather decent pen, but if you run into any defenders, which you're going to run into because it's one of the most popular premium tanks in the damn game, and this gun just can't get the job done. You don't have the accuracy nor the pen to reliably deal with the defenders, and it's just been ran over so many times. It's ridiculous. So how you want to make this work? It looks like you really want to try and keep your distance. This way, they will hopefully miss the tiny target that is your weakness of your entire turret. But with the poor accuracy, Wargaming wants you to get in close. Now, I got .36, which it's alright. It should be quite serviceable, but this tank just loves to throw shells into the dirt. Very poor gun handling. It has poor view range. It might have a little edge in camouflage, but who gives a fuck? And again, all the armor is just bad. It's complete butter. It's basically the AMX, where's the tech tree? AMX M445, yep. This little piece of shit. It's basically the equivalent. It doesn't have much going for it. This had a little more rate of fire than the Italian here, and actually had some accuracy, so you actually hit what you're aiming at. So I was thinking earlier about this tank as I was trying to finish grinding it, and it's like its strength is none, which in and of itself can be a bit of a good thing. It has no actual strength, but it's not some of the parts are good. It's absolutely nothing about it is good. Its weaknesses are yes, and its strength is nothing. It's not like the Persian where it's like it's not good in any particular area, but it makes a very good package. There's really nothing I can say good about this myself. And 55% win rate still feels like fantasy to me. All I can say, the best part about this is that it's going to lead to your auto-reloading heavies, which will go ahead and at least have that going for them, even if they may not particularly end up being the greatest. Looks kind of like a M46 pattern. So even if these ultimately later down the line don't end up being the greatest of tanks, you at least have a 3-shot auto reloader with it, so they at least get to be interesting. This has your typical single shot, just a single shot gun. You got low alpha with 240, and it's just not spinning them out. It has nothing to hold ground with. You have no armor to hold a corner. You don't have huge alpha to, make them not want to come around the corner. And you don't even got rate of fire to make sure they pay dearly as they try to cross an open field. You don't even get accuracy so you can somewhat shoot them. So, I mean, I just really wish I had something more to say. Mobility, I mean, it's a goddamn heavy tank with, like, none of the benefits. So, I don't know, might be on par. I mean, hell, I played the Tiger P an obscene amount of time. So, the mobility for me ain't really an issue. It gets where you need to go. The problem is, can't do anything once it gets there. Yeah, you can fire a couple rounds into the dirt, and then get shot in the face and die. It might just have something to do with how I like to play, get in nice and close, and just try to work it out. Maybe you can occasionally keep a little bit of distance when it's very obvious, 5 tanks around the corner, and I'll be just mauled for trying. But it might just be down to how I play is basically all I'm trying to get at, and it's this tank ain't really nothing to really look at. And if you can, just get past it. Buy the bullet, get past it. Now, I did go ahead and play it absolutely stock. So I had all this, and there is no game changer in this one. Might as well be stock for all the difference it makes. Now, here's the crew I had. I had it from Christmas. Had them in the Biscotti when I ran it a few times. And I had about 10 million credits, so I just dumped a whole bunch of crew books in them, so they would be trained up for when the heavies came out. So, like I said, there's just not much good I can say about this one, and now I'll just stop rambling about that, and hopefully I'll go ahead and get some gameplay of it. Probably the best game, and just get that going, alright? So, see you in a little bit with the replay. Alright, here we are with the replay. This is basically the best game I've had in this tank, and it still ain't quite good enough. But here's what we got in the 22 battles. I'm here on Live Oaks. I'm tuned up with a couple of guys from my clan, Dr. No and LVR05. But again, this replay ain't really about them. It's about this tank, and this is literally the best we could hope for. So, I'm of course going to head over to the tracks, try and use my gun depression along the hills, maybe keep a little distance, and just try and let the gun go to work however goddamn slow that is. So, me and Dr. No really are working together. LVR05 is just, for the most part, going to go do whatever the hell he wants. So, I see the MT-25, and I know I might be able to get a shot over there. Now, with this tank, especially my setup, we really got to let it aim in. Now, we should have fairly accurate shells going downrange, but like I said, this tank does like to miss for no apparent reason. So, we're just going to go ahead and start going to work, go to town, and try to get up to this next ridge. I do have 6th sense on this tank, so I will know when I'm lit. Alright, here we go. We're aiming, and it went to outer space. I don't know. See the Tiger 1 over there, kind of along the top of the tracks. Oh, that should have been a good shot into a target. I don't think I could have asked for a better shot. So, of course, we missed. I'm running about 20 for AP APCR and 5 HE just in case there's something I really want to get rid of. See the Tiger, poor Tiger 1 stock. Poor guy. He's making me feel bad. Alright, so he's just kind of diving and ducking. I got some of my own teammates up there, and I'm just going to take whatever shots we can when we can. So for me, let's keep the standoff and let's just kind of chill a bit. See who we can see what we shoot. Giant billboard side of the ARL. Okay, so the gun's finally behaving again. But it likes to throw fits. Now, I know the IKV's just been chilling near those tracks, so I know I might be able to get up here and sneak in. Now, this is a little bit of a low-profile tank, so it's a little bit... I have to come up a little more. Now I got Artie's attention. Let's get my gun back. And there's the Comet. And let's do what we can to start working everyone over while I still have people in front to distract them. And again, this is basically the ideal situation. They're too distracted by other things in front of them to turn and deal with me, which it just allows my stupidly slow-ass gun to go to town. But unfortunately, Artie is starting to become a very, very big nuisance, and there's probably FV again. Now, what I do... Now, I see everyone else has basically died who was in front of me, so... I'm probably about to be the next guy to die, especially if, you know, the entire enemy team puts their man pants on. So I'm just going to go over here and just try to kill someone, like their ARL. I know I can take them out in one shot. Goodbye. Alright, Tiger 1 was busy chasing our bat shit. So, all I know right now is I need to try to get whatever help I can come in my direction. And I need to start trying to get the hell out of this position and just create a little more distance between me and them. I may not have the best rate of fire, but I can put a couple more shells downrange before they're right up close and on top of me. Just gotta take a look, see if anything was over here that I might be able to work on. And I just gotta move from this position. I'd really like to know where that Tiger ran off to, but Hellcat doesn't appear to be lighting them, so I just need to get out. Let's fall back to the next ridge. And away we go. And here comes the Tiger. Just take a running shot and just keep moving. We gotta get down below this ridge, otherwise it's all gonna hurt very, very much. I try to push in close to the bridge here, so Artie hopefully won't have shots on me. And no worry shell came in, so it might be working. Now from here, I'm just kind of gotta watch this area. I'm not really gonna be able to pull out until at least most of these people die off. Like if that Tiger 1's gonna sit in that bush, we're gonna have problems trying to get out of here. And again, let's just try to use my gun depression, give them as little bits to shoot at, and keep as much distance as possible. See the low IQV, and didn't quite get on him quick enough. Because it's only 8 degrees. If we had 10, probably could have had a shot on. But I gotta find a flatter spot to fight from. Just gotta check out what the hell LVR is doing over there. And again, he's just kind of doing whatever the hell he wants. He found his bush. Damn it, he will defend the bush. And this poor Tiger, we're just gonna point our gun anywhere we want and just shoot him. Now he has no hit points, and he's just going to keep hard charging. So, just kind of let my aim settle a wee bit, and take him out. Now we got the bat shit, came after him. Though I did notice this IKV did move up, he's a nice tempting target. Let's kind of clear my sight here before worrying about anyone else. Get some HE, because that guy is armor of a shoebox. Wasn't quite as needed, but screw it. Well, we'll take it. And again, I'm going to start turning back around since that WZ has not popped up in a while. And let's try and get some shots on the Barask. And we sent it out, but he disappeared. but it did look pretty good. So, a very good chance we did actually hit the bat shit. So, unfortunately, we're very rapidly running out of allies, and since the WZ hasn't been seen in a while, I gotta try to position myself to attempt to maybe help out the artillery. Okay, artillery just died, which means the bat shit probably sees them. Hellcat's just pushing in hard, trying to do what he can, and he's about to get shredded for it. Alright, who's going to end him? I'm going to kind of move over here. Maybe, hopefully I might be able to catch a glimpse of him, but again, poor view range. And it is, in fact, a bat shit. So I know there's already someone back up into this very corner. And again, it's just very unfortunate that I couldn't actually light him, but I did get lit myself, which tells the WZ, if he was hanging out still down there, that he is now free to move up. But I can't just hide in that corner. It's non-conducive. Oh, hey, Hellcat got away. So, of course, the batshit sees me moving, and the GW lands a shell on me because, of course he does. What else does he have to do? And I'm trying to position myself best I can to get shots on the batshit over there, but there's one building way in the rear that just blocks all potential shots. Alright, so that's like no-go. So now I got the WZ creeping in, Hellcat found them, and this is just a really bad situation to deal with. Thinking about going to help the Hellcat, but here comes the bat shit. Try to take a shot, but he's apparently hiding behind the wreck, which I'm just now able to see now that he's empty. It's like, as long as he ain't firing, he will disappear on me, but it's all over. It's done. WZ managed to creep in behind me. The world's slowest tier 8 tank destroyer, apparently. But yeah, that's just it. It's just so unfortunate. I think Hellcat gets this guy. Nope. Yeah, he was fucked 7 wins for Sunday. So, I mean, it's just unfortunate, but we did have 2 blind hits on the Brask, which was nice. So that pushed us to about 3,200 damage. It's only 36 spawning, but this tank is not built for miracles. It's a bit difficult to use, and there's no armor, no rate of fire. You have nothing that's going to just scare them off. So, that's all I got. Go ahead. Catch you later.